We are now more than a week into Leagues and I unlocked my tier 7 relic. And in my last video, I promised you that we will look at my way all the way from tier 6 to tier 7, and I will again tell you what I did to unlock that new relic and finally completed all my relics on my account. And I can tell you, it was quite a grind, but I enjoyed it insanely. I had so much fun. So let's now look what I did to go all the way from my tier 6 relic and 12,000 league points up to 20,000 league points and my tier 7 relic. But first things first, it is my duty in every Leagues video. If you feel stuck playing Leagues, there is one thing you can always do. Pick up your Equilibrium task list in the wiki. Activate WikiSync and put your name in. Then you hide your complete tasks, and now you can see the ones that you haven't done, and you can sort them by completionist percentage. If you do that, you get the tasks on top that most of the people have already done, and therefore should be pretty easy to do and can give you a direction what you should do next. So if you feel stuck, open up the task list. It is really, really helpful. So what was my way? What did I do to reach my tier 7 relic? First thing first, as always, I unlocked my tier 6 relic. And I actually did something that I have never done in a Leagues, not in old school, not in the last RuneScape 3 Leagues, because I picked Rejuvenate. I simply did that because my first relic choice was Survivalist. And even though I think Survivalist is a phenomenal relic, I still think that the Golden Touch is just absolutely insane. It gives you so much free agility XP. It gives you so much free thieving opportunities, and just all in all, with the money that you get and all that stuff, so many league points that you can unlock just through that relic. So I decided it is better than the Perfection relic this year, and I want to go back and take that. And oh boy, I was straight up abusing it. I got a lot of league points simply from that relic, just as I mentioned, by having on these boots, going for 120 agility just while playing the game, and in the same time also had some insane benefits while doing thieving. I mean, when I went into the Vault of Hereditas with that relic active, I was able to get XP rates up to over 50 million XP per hour, simply because I was not able to fail and could just rush through it. So therefore, this relic choice was an absolute goldmine for me, or one could even say it was a golden touch for me. And this was basically one of the reasons why I took it and what gave me a lot of league points. But then I also had finally unlocked the most multiplier we get in Leagues, so the times 16 XP. So I decided it is time to use that. The first thing I did was level 19 crafting, because in my last video I killed Zuck and got the Igneous Stone, but I hadn't the level to get my Zuck Cape. So this was the first thing I did. I got level 90 in crafting, used the stone on my cape, and activated or unlocked my Zuck Cape, which not only looks really good and is also a best in slot cape and was a 200 points league task. After that, I went for some more combat. For example, I went into the Orc Glacier grind and decided that I want to go for the 25 kill streak at Orc Glacier, because Orc Glacier is pretty easy to do, and when you kill him 25 times in hard mode, you get 400 league points, which is just insane. And it is also a good opportunity to maybe get a Frozen Core and a best in slot melee weapon for the main hand. And then what I also did, as I mentioned, I abused the XP rates even more. And I went for a bunch of 99s. First I went for all the combat 99s except Necromancy, haven't done that yet, but I went for attack, strength, mage, defense, ranged, and also constitution or HP 99, which all of them were alone 200 league points. Then I already mentioned that I went for the agility one just by the relic, and also for thieving 50 million XP because it was so easy and so fast to do. I also went for the 99 in farming simply because I had this Nature's Network relic that made it pretty free, and leveled up a bunch of prayer thanks to my new relic. And I gotta say, all these 99s, they sum up to some pretty juicy league points. Because not only you get league points for reaching the level, and rather you also get a lot of tasks unlocked that give a lot of league points. Just take farming as an example. You get the 200 points for level 99, but then you are also able to do the Lantadime or the Felstack tasks that also gives you 200 league points each. So therefore, going for those levels was pretty nice, simply because I got the levels and league points from that, but I then also unlocked some higher tier methods to get even more league points. I mean, I already made a video about some pretty easy 200 league points tasks that you are able to do, and obviously I was able to do all of them as well. And thanks to that, I was already at a pretty good spot. But then I decided that it is also time to go for some more combat, because I had now unlocked my combat blessing, the Lord of Light, which is just absolutely insane. So I decided that I want to train some Slayer with the Reaper tasks and also kill all the bosses that I haven't done yet. So I killed stuff like Talos at 0 enrage, at 100 enrage. I went for some Samurai kills, killed the whole Samurai in Undercity. I killed the Ambassador and basically just looked up every boss that I weren't able to do before. Also stuff like killing Hermod, which is a pretty easy boss, but shouldn't be possible when you are like level 30 in Necromancy and have a tier 1 weapon. But I was still able to do it simply because the blessings are that OP. So I basically did all the combat stuff that I could think of and killed everything that I was able to. Also some Slayer related stuff. I simply did Reaper tasks and therefore got a lot of Slayer XP, and then looked up which Slayer creeps do actually give me league points. Stuff like killing the Lava Strike Worms or killing the Camel Warriors are some insane tasks that are pretty easy to do when you have the Slayer level and still give a lot of league points. And this is also something that I realized. The higher your level is in the leagues, in the skills that you train, the higher the points are that you gain in those skills when you do stuff there. I mean, just take an example on fire making. Fire making is a cool skill and you get some tasks like burn any logs 1,000 times, whatever, but then you get 200 league points for burning 100 magic logs, which is so easy to do because either you can just get the wood cutting level and do it with the antiquarian, automatically burn the logs you are chopping stuff, or you could just go to a boss in God Wars Dungeon 2 like Vindicta that drops a lot of magic logs and then use them and burn them. So as you can see, the more you unlock, the more the game opens up for you and the more opportunities you get. And for the rest of my tasks, I basically did the same that I always do. I looked out for area related tasks. I looked out for tasks that I haven't done and have a high completionist percentage, just as I mentioned in the beginning, and therefore got a pretty easy way what I could do to unlock my last and final relic. And this is exactly where we are right now, because I have done that like an hour ago and still haven't unlocked the new relic, simply because I wanted to have this on camera. And I was thinking about what I should take a lot, and I decided that I go the simple way with the Isianic Faith. This one is absolutely insane and will boost up my damage with the Lord of Life blessing up to Oblivious. So therefore, I take it, I unlock it, and now the leagues isn't done for me because I want to go for that dragon trophy, but at least I have now officially unlocked all the relics that I can on my main account. Isn't that fucking nice?